Kia ora. Welcome to another playthrough of the daily flight on Sparrow Warfare, the upcoming game from Neon Aurelius. Decided to start putting myself up on the screen, so let me know if this is a good thing or if you'd rather just see the game. Couple of exciting bits of news around Sparrow Warfare. First up is that the playtest is now opened up again. So if you head over to the Steam link, which I've chucked down in the description, if you like what you see on the playtest, you can come in and join us, have a go for yourself, then come over to the Discord and hang out with us, share what you're finding, any tips or tricks that you're spotting. And second of all, the wiki is now also live, so again I'll put the link down in the description, and do check it out if you want to find out anything more about some of the tiles that I'm playing, some of the details of the game. Then do check out the wiki. The team Sharp particularly has spent a lot of time on it, so do please take a look and enjoy. Right, no further ado, let's go and check out what we've got for us today. So first up, we're playing in the way of song. So we are looking with our tactics here to be building up song on the birds, so that we can then either attack them or attack the boss. We lose our song at the end of each turn, so we've got to be quite judicious about how we are applying and when we're applying those song tiles. And the modifiers that we've got: Ironbird, which is tricky. If you make some mistakes, if you get hit by fire, if you don't get your defences set up, you're not going to heal between levels. So normally we rebuild our health so that we have our full strength at the start of each level. We're not going to get that this time. But to compensate for that, we've got Armadillo skin, which will start us off with a decent amount of shield at the start of each level, but that does drop us down each turn. And then we've got our rare flight, so getting those rarer tiles which are more powerful when we're looking at the rewards from our birds. So that'll be interesting to see what we actually get coming out. And as before, because I'm in New Zealand, I get first pick of the new challengers. Also means that there's nobody else for me to beat on the scoreboard. So let's see how we go. Into our first round and first level with the beekeeper. Okay, so we will start off our usual point with just attacking and take out sister claws, and then I'm going to build up a bit of defense and use the last defense to bring out the way of song tiles and see if we get anybody new coming out, because I don't want to attack the beekeeper quite yet, but we can take out Bridget and Howl instead. So we'll go with a 2, 3 and a 4. So now if I take Bridget out, don't have to worry so much about Howl because I have far more defense than I need, so we'll just discard the low value tiles and see what the next round gives us. Okay, nice quick attack. And enough defense. I don't particularly want to use the song at this point just because I've got enough defense, and it's a lot better when we've got lots of birds in hand, because the more song we play, the song gets played across all the birds, and so can quite easily take them out. I will still need some decent defense here. And I'm going to see what we've got in the birds, just because we've got quite a decent amount of song. If we can get something that can actually do stuff with that song, it would be even better. But not much. We'll just look at what 8-ball gives us. Reduce strength for this turn. That's useful, but I don't particularly want to play that right this time, just because it's a phoenix, which means that it gets destroyed on playing, and I know we've got enough defense here when we play out the next set of song that will mean I don't have to worry about the strength, the attack. Yeah, so we've only got the beat going. Everybody else has been frozen through the song. It's a bit of a shame that we don't have anything to then attack with that quite a nice amount of song, but we'll see what we get coming out next turn. Yeah, so here are all the wild tiles that do stuff with the song, but it would have been nice to have had that last time. I will just take out Howl now anyway. So gonna nice, multiply the song values by 2, because what I'll do there is we'll just play out the song and the next lot. Very shame that took out chance that quickly. But what I'm now going to do is just with that one tile, I'm wasting the Disco Fiasco here, but make a glitter bomb that will go off straight away with all of the value. So hitting everybody for 148, that's not bad. Little yay. So taking down the beekeeper for well over half before it's awake is not bad. And we can easily take out Feathered Fury. I had completely forgotten about Feathered Fury's defense there. That's a pain. I'll just get another random wild tile. I like those. Can't be helped hitting the beekeeper a couple of times. Oh, and that'll be useful. Turning beekeeper frozen. I'm just going to get rid of those low value song as well, because we now don't have any other birds to worry about. It's just what happens to the beekeeper. And just for a bit of fun, I'm just going to set off a little bomb. It may not actually, depending on how much we attack the beekeeper in the next couple of rounds, I may not actually get it to explode, but the beekeeper will wake up next turn. So just right, easy attack, and then just get enough defense. Like a few more attack cards would be nice. Not quite enough on the defense, so we'll see what else we can get. Oh. Draw 3 tiles. Let's see if we can get another defense. Nope, that was not helpful. Oh. Okay, get defense for value of the song. So given we only need a little bit of defense, we'll just play out 3 of those. Enough defense to keep our higher value song tiles. And that itty bitty bomb just gone off. Right, this is what I was looking for. So we've now got the song multiplier and attack the boss. Now what I'm also going to do is freeze the boss, just because I don't have enough defense. So freeze him, and then we'll attack him for 38 plus the attack tiles themselves. Fingers crossed we should have enough to attack for 12 next turn. Okay. Right, that'll do it. So attack for the 6 plus the 9 in song that we've got is easily enough. There we go. On to the next level. Okay, so Shrike coming up. Now here's a bit of a pain because Shrike, if we don't freeze or get rid of Shrike quickly, it will attack us with burning, and as we know with our Ironbird, we won't heal, so any fire damage that we get, unless we find a healing tile, will just stay with us into the next level, and that's not great. But what I can do here is freeze the Shrike with the song, and we'll get the wild tile from the magic 8 ball as well. Healing should we need it later on. Right. Just see what we get for next turn. Okay. So that's enough defense, but it would be nice to actually have a bit more of an attack here as well, because otherwise this will take a while. Yeah, draw a tile for the followers is good. But not very useful tiles. So again, taking out the Shrike's going to be really important. Building the defense. Feather Fall is immune to song for 5 turns or 5 hits of song, so that's not good. It means we definitely need to build up our defense as well. See what we get if we draw tiles, and that will also take down the Shrike. Right. There you go. Right, so we've frozen Caligula, but we still need another couple of bits of defense. I, again, don't want to do the defensive value of all song because that would be an absolute overkill. But we can make a glitter bomb. That's, again, not a huge amount, but next turn that will still be pretty useful. Right, so the only bird that will survive our glitter bomb is Marjorie. But yeah, so at this point I want to keep some of these additional glitter bomb stuff for next turn. We're defended against Marjorie, so we'll just blow up the birds and see what comes out for next turn. bit disappointing. Okay, I'll add 5 to every song. It won't be a hugely useful this turn just because Marjorie is already protected from the song, but that now gives us enough defense. Again, we've frozen up these birds, so I'm going to get the glitter bomb to go off next turn because we've still got a couple of birds coming out, and we'll see if we can catch those as well. Because taking somebody out for 72 would have been useful, bit of a shame, but never mind. So because we've got decent hand of attack and defense. Okay, right, just the falconer, so build up a bit of attack on him, and now the other birds come out. So we're going to want to build up quite a lot of defence here because we're not going to be able to necessarily take out Craven Ravens this turn. Right. So I think we're going to have to look at what some birds have got for us. Oh, all song tiles increased by 8 for a certain number of turns. That is going to be very useful. We want that to be relatively high, so I'm going to freeze somebody and then increase those song values. Oh, increase second coming, fantastic. So I'm going to a little bit waste that to get the 13 of the song, because now I can attack the boss further. Blow. Didn't calculate that he was going to get taken out, but never mind. But we saw 6 and 19 is 25, so we're still well protected on that. That's good. I can build up some of that song, freezes up the ravens, and again this would be very, very useful to find something that lets us attack or a glitter bomb. Oh, add 1 strength per slot hog. Well, that's not bad given we've got 2 slot hogs in the deck. But before I play that one out, I'll just see what else we've got in here. Rewards give us extra tiles for... We'll take that up to right to the top for 9 turns. So we've boosted our strength with for those 2 slot hogs, and we should now get 2 sets of new tiles. I don't mind multiplying the songs again, but I really would like something to do with it. So yeah, definitely. Well, that is a shame. I'm not going to bother with any of the others there. I'm just going to... Actually, we'll draw out the 3 wild tiles and end a turn just to see what other wild tiles I get coming out. Okay. So unfortunately now I have a hand that's very full of wild tiles, so I do need to get some other tiles out, otherwise I can't use the wild tiles. I like the doubling of tiles. Now this is going to be useful because we've got a lot of slot hogs. So we'll double up the... Actually, we'll just do it that way around. Double up the song and then get rid of those slot hogs and hopefully get a glitter bomb or attack the boss. There we go, get the glitter bomb. We'll start off with building that up again. There you go, glitter bomb going off next turn for 500. Don't think we need to worry about the falconer. So we'll just end that. So with a lot of the song, some of the challenge comes with having the number of birds to justify the multipliers and then something to do, use that song for. If you just leave it sitting on the birds, then it's gone at the end of the turn anyway. Right, so Hannibal is an interesting bird because he will attack you every time you hit him, but if you freeze him, then he won't. So we will just start off with freezing him up. And I'm immune to freezing. Not so much of an issue in this game at the moment. Just get it. No, it doesn't really matter with that. We will just double things and then attack the boss. Just give us an early hit on that. And because every time you've got a bird that's frozen and you then attack them with the song, they get taken down for 1, and as I said, I don't get then hit for it with Hannibal's attack. Okay, alright, we will build those up, both the song and I'm also just going to grab that healing because, as with Ironbird, I didn't get re-healed after the flame damage I took last turn. So okay, and with everybody frozen, I know it's a bit of the waste of the turn, the random opponent frozen, but I want to build up some of those song points without taking Hannibal out. Oh, blow. Well, I might have just taken Hannibal out by mistake, but never mind. Because I've taken Hannibal out anyway, I'm going to do this for next turn to see if we get anybody else coming out that can be hit for 332. That will be very useful. Oh, no more birds. That's a shame. But can get rid of those low value tiles and just... This is where song gets really satisfying. That's... And not quite. Just going to add the strength just to take out Fiery Cabo. And if I do that, hopefully I've calculated correctly. There we go. Okay, so we've still got some birds in waiting in the deck, but we will just pull out some more tiles. There we go. Get the song building up again. As we did last time, we will discard the tiles, get rid of those slot hogs, and see if we can get an attack the boss. No, blow. I wonder if anybody's got an attack the boss here. There we go. Just attack the boss for 888. That's well, plus whatever more Corba had.
Fly free, little sparrow.
So there we go. Quite a fun little run. Didn't get too bothered by the Ironbird, and certainly getting to see a few good tiles in the rewards section. So do go on, take a look, and yeah, drop comments how you got on in your go at the daily flight. And I will see you next time.